Have you ever noticed something? The thing you want the most, the thing you feel you absolutely need, somehow ends up staying the farthest away from you. And here's the weird part. It's not just happening to you. It's a pattern, a psychological pattern, a spiritual pattern, one that quietly repeats itself in almost everyone's life. The more intense the desire, the greater the distance. The more restless you become, the more obstacles show up. So the real question is, why does this happen? Is life actually working against you? Or are you, without realizing it, pushing your own desires away? The person you want the most starts ignoring you. The money you desperately crave keeps almost arriving, but not quite. The success you stress over day and night stays just one step out of reach. And then you tell yourself, I'll work harder, I'll focus more, I'll want it even more. But what I'm about to tell you today goes against everything you've been taught. If you want something, stop wanting it. Yeah, you heard that right. The thing you want the most, slowly let go of the craving for it. Right now, your mind is probably resisting. It's saying, how does that even make sense? If I don't want it, how will I get it? Isn't desire the fuel of progress? Hold on, slow down. Don't rush past this. To understand this, you have to observe your own mental pattern. When you deeply want something, what do you actually feel? A subtle tension, a quiet inner whisper, I don't have it. A sense of lack, a feeling that says, I'm not complete yet. Desire, at its core, says, I am not enough right now. And when you keep sending yourself that message, I'm incomplete, I'm missing something, your entire personality starts operating from that lack. Then, your actions are no longer driven by joy, they're driven by fear. You work because you're scared of falling behind. You love because you're scared of being abandoned. You chase money because you're scared of being worthless. And when action comes from fear, it carries compulsion. And compulsion is exhausting. Have you ever seen someone who really likes someone else? They want constant attention, instant replies, quick calls, endless reassurance. And slowly, the very person they love starts pulling away. Why? Because when desire becomes extreme, it stops being energy, it becomes pressure, and nobody is attracted to pressure. Try grabbing water tightly in your fist. The tighter you squeeze, the faster it slips away. But loosen your hand slightly, and the water settles. Every relationship in your life, every dream, every goal follows this same rule. When you say, I need this, I have to have this, what you're really saying is, I am nothing without this. And life listens. Life says, oh, you're nothing without it. Let me show you what that feels like. Notice something carefully. When you stop chasing something, very often it starts coming towards you. This isn't magic, it's psychology, it's energy science. When you crave intensely, you're tense. Tension narrows awareness. You become tunnel-visioned. You see only one outcome. And when awareness shrinks, you miss opportunities. But when you let go, when you say, if it happens, great. If it doesn't, I'm still okay. Your nervous system relaxes. Your perception expands. You begin to notice possibilities. Letting go is not quitting. Letting go is surrender. Understand the difference. Quitting says, I can't. Surrender says, I will give my best, but I refuse to be a slave to the result. Being a slave to outcomes is the deepest suffering. You don't work, you work for results. You don't love, you love for returns. You don't live, you live for the future. And the future never actually arrives. Every time it comes, it becomes the present. And then you say, just a little more. That just a little more steals your peace. There was a man who thought, I just need enough money to feel secure. He worked non-stop. Stress, pressure, comparison, competition. Money came, but anxiety came with it. Now he was afraid of losing it. So he said, just a little more. And he spent his entire life chasing a little more. When he finally looked back, he realized he forgot to live. Desire moves you forward, but it can also blind you. I'm not telling you to kill desire. I'm telling you to drop attachment. Desire can be direction. Attachment is a chain. Direction inspires you. Chains bind you. Imagine working because you genuinely enjoy creating, not because you need to prove something. Imagine loving because your heart wants to overflow, not because you need validation. Imagine earning because you want to build something meaningful, not because you're scared you're not enough. Your energy would completely change. You wouldn't chase, you would attract. Here's life's biggest paradox. The people who demand the least often receive the most, because they already possess something rare: contentment. Contentment doesn't mean lack of ambition, it means inner calm. A person who feels, I am okay, doesn't beg the world, they give to it, and life flows toward those who give. When you beg, your hand is down. When you give, your hand is up. Energy flows downward, not upward. That's why someone who feels full inside overflows, and overflow is abundance. Now you'll say, but how can I feel full when I don't have what I want? That's the secret. You don't feel full after you receive. You receive after you feel full. It sounds backwards, but it's real. If you constantly repeat, I don't have it, I don't have it, your brain keeps confirming that reality. But when you practice gratitude, when you consciously notice what you already have, your focus shifts from lack to abundance, and what you focus on expands. Have you ever noticed when you think about buying a new phone, suddenly you see that model everywhere? The phone was always there, your awareness wasn't. Opportunities are the same. When you're obsessed with lack, you can't see them. When you stop craving, you start seeing, and seeing is the first step to receiving. Here's something deeper. When you desperately want something, you attach your identity to it. I'll be successful when. I'll be lovable when. I'll be worthy when. That when is your trap. You tie your worth to a future condition, and until that condition is met, you punish yourself. You don't accept yourself. You're never satisfied. And someone who cannot accept themselves rarely feels accepted by the world. Acceptance is magnetic. The day you accept yourself unconditionally, your entire vibration shifts. You stop trying to impress. You stop trying to cling. You simply are. And someone who simply are is deeply attractive because there's no force, there's authenticity. Does a flower ever try to attract bees? It simply blooms. It releases fragrance. The bees come. The flower never chases. Be the flower, not the bee. But what do? We run, and runners always look tense. Even if tension brings success, it rarely brings peace. And without peace, what's the point? Now, let's get practical. This doesn't mean you stop setting goals. It doesn't mean you stop taking action. Take action, give 100%, but before you sleep at night, tell yourself, I did what I could today. Now I release the result. This small ritual shifts your energy. Gradually, you'll notice less anxiety, more presence, more creativity. And creativity is the real source of success. Fear creates survival, not creation. Stop wanting doesn't mean stop caring. It means stop clinging.
Let it be direction, not identity. Let it be inspiration,
not necessity. The moment you can say, if I get it, great. If I don't, I'm still okay. You'll feel a strange freedom. And work done in freedom is powerful. Try this today. Choose one thing you're desperately craving. Tonight, mentally release it. Say, if it comes, I'm grateful. If it doesn't, I'm still grateful. My happiness does not depend on this. Then observe for 7 days. Either it becomes easier or your need for it weakens. In both cases, you win. Because real victory is not getting something outside. Real victory is finding peace inside. And when peace exists within, everything outside becomes a bonus. Life thrives on bonus, not burden. And here's one last truth that might shake you. The thing you want might not even make you as happy as you imagine. Your mind creates a future image and says, once I reach there, everything will be perfect. But when you reach there, the mind creates a new image. That's why I say, stop chasing images. Come into this moment. If you fully live this moment, you won't feel desperate for another. And the person who needs nothing receives everything. That's the secret. Now, if this resonated with you, don't just listen and scroll away. Experiment with it. For the next 30 days, live by one rule. I will give effort, but not desperation. I will take action, but not attachment. I will love, but not possess. I will earn, but not tie my worth to money. And if you do this sincerely for 30 days, come back and tell me what changed. Comment below, I release. Those won't just be words, they'll be a declaration. And if you want more insights that don't just motivate, but transform, subscribe to this channel. Share this with someone who's constantly running. Maybe they need to hear that if you truly want something, stop wanting it. And then watch how life starts wanting you back.